I do reporting in ServiceNow and have been asked to answer the following questions. How many assets have we added and retired in the last 5 years? Can you put that into a table and tell me what the inventory at the end of each year is? Also, can you do the same report for this year, but break it down into quarters? So how do I answer this question quickly and accurately? There are a few things I can do. I can find a developer. I can go run queries and retrieve the values, then manually input those into a report. I could export all the data from ServiceNow, put it into Excel, and then do all the processing and calculations myself. Or I could go to our BI team. I could also use VividSheets. Here's an example once I've logged into my ServiceNow instance and have navigated to VividSheets. I have my table put together that shows the results by year and by quarter for the questions that I was asked. How does this work? In this example, I use the VividCount function, which allows me to get the answers that I need based on the table and queries needed to filter the data down to the specific year or quarter. Now, to make this simpler, there are a couple things that are special about this function. You may be used to organizing data the way this function does, where I can use both absolute and relative variables to feed my formula. I can just copy and paste that across the row for each year. This greatly speeds up the ability to capture the information I need. Now, if I did this just once, that would be great. But what if I was asked this question on an ad hoc or consistent manner? How does this allow me to speed up my response time? Notice that up in the upper right-hand corner, we see that this data was refreshed 29 days ago. And when the data was refreshed, we didn't have any values for the fourth quarter. Do I have to go through this whole exercise again in order to get this information updated? In this case, no. All I need to do is go click the refresh data. My sheet's updated with the most recent information, and I can share out this report once again. One question remains. What questions would you answer with VividSheets?